Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Question today. Are you the best player on your league team, yet you don't get called up to play much? I'm going to have to tackle that one today. Stay tuned. All right, guys, I called in my Mr. Rogers, Coach Rob, to help with this one a little bit because I'm obviously gonna be very opinionated about this, but I wanted to bring in Switzerland for this one just to be a little more neutral since Coach Rob has captained some teams, organized some teams, had to deal with a little bit of politics of teams. Thank you, Coach Rob, for joining me today. Let's read the question first, though, okay? All right, dear Tennis Spin, I am the best player on my 3-5 team. My captain doesn't play me much, though. But when I do play, I am undefeated. Okay. All right. Got some confidence there. Okay. But why am I not in the lineup during every match since I can win and be a crucial and important part of our team winning? What is wrong with this scenario? Thank you for your advice, Sue. Okay. Coach Rob, I think that between you and I, we see a lot of these situations, and obviously I've never handled it before as I've never captained a team. You have organized the team and played on some of these teams. Right. What do you think is going on here?
It can be one of many things. One, you may not be the best player on the team. Two, usually you have to qualify enough people. You have to get a lot of your players qualified so that they can, if your team goes on to playoffs, you have people that have played enough matches to be eligible to move on. So if you play the exact same every time and then someone gets hurt or someone's out of town, now you're up the creek. So it can be about how does the captain see finding enough wins and getting everybody qualified to move on. A lot of times, let's say I maybe think I'm the best player, but you're my partner if we're playing doubles, and you're not available, and you're the only one that can get along with me, maybe. And so if you're not there, maybe I'm not there.
I see.
If it's singles, now it's different. Okay, now it's, they may have other singles players that they have to try to get into the lineup, that they think they can win and to be able to move on with.
Hypothetically, can a player play all the matches into the playoffs, into like sectionals and districts? Can they play every single thing?
You can. It just becomes really hard when you're moving on and you're playing, usually in your leagues, you're not playing every day, but when you get into playoffs, maybe it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing and you're, playing and it's 100 degrees and you're going to wear out. You need to have extra players that are going to be able to get in and play, because if you do well, you're going to end up moving on to nationals or wherever, right? So
got it.
It can be a numbers thing. It can be a personality thing about who you get along with. So
you mentioned, like, if you're available and I'm not, that you can't play without me then. So that's more of a personality thing.
That could be, like, the captain may go, hey, I don't have anybody else on the team that gets along with, quote, the best player. So you and I get along well, and we play well together, but if you're not there, nobody else maybe wants to.
That really happens?
It can. I mean, anything can happen, but you've seen it all. So
I hear the chatter.
Absolutely. They can be like, hey, we're great friends, but we don't play well together, or our styles of play don't play well together, or we do work well together, but we don't get along. So,
I see.
you know, a lot of it is you're juggling so many of availability, personalities. You know, everybody wants to protect their ranking, their rating, their USTA rating. We have to make sure that we win, and we have to be, you know, I don't want to go down, so maybe I don't want to play with you because we don't play well together.
Well, let's cover the last thing on the question. Undefeated. This person, Sue, is undefeated. If it's a guaranteed win and Sue is undefeated, Sue must be pretty good.
Let's take a sample size. How many matches are you undefeated in? You've played one and you're undefeated? Okay, great. There again, singles or doubles, right?
Right.
If it's singles, you know, great. Get out there and play, and maybe the other captain has other people, like I said, they're trying to get qualified, and, you know,
So this leads us back into like a very gray matter that you're good, okay? Okay, let's just hypothetically say Sue is 3-0.
Okay.
She plays doubles.
Right. Same partner, different partners.
Let's say different partners.
Okay.
And let's say she's an angel.
Ooh.
Okay? Let's say she's an angel,
Gets
gets along with
everybody?
everybody.
You have those?
You know.
Okay.
Let's just hypothetically say that.
Right.
Why wouldn't she be in the lineup then?
You know, that's a tough one. You know, she probably, you know, is just sitting that one out and rotating out. And, you know, like I said, maybe they're just trying to fill enough spots to get people enough match play, because I'm sure the captain's hearing from several other players that think they're the best player on the team. And maybe they also have winning records, and they're looking at trying to figure out matchups. Like, hey, this other club we're playing, I know their ladies, they're lobbers, and this team's super aggressive, and the lobbers are always beating them. So let's match up a different style. You know, there can be a lot of things that go into it. And
maybe your team is so strong that they don't need you all the time because everybody else needs to kind of get into the lineup too, is what you're saying, I guess.
Right.
So let's sum it up here. What advice would we give Sue?
I would say, Sue, stay positive, be a good teammate, be a good sport, try to get along and play with everybody, have a great attitude, and the more people want to be your partner, if you're playing doubles, that never hurts, because a lot of people are going, hey, I play great with so-and-so, or I play great with Sue, can you match us up?
Right.
Because the captains are getting tons of those kind of emails, phone calls, and going through those conversations.
Got it. Should we have Tennis Zen sum this up a little bit?
If you know him, bring him.
Okay. Here we go. Tennis Zen in the house. Sue, we help you. Sum it up. What Coach Rob said. Maybe you're no good as much as you think you are. Maybe your team too good. Maybe you should start your own team. Be your own captain. Maybe you should be patient. And you might play in playoff. Oh. Thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Coach Rob, I feel like I'm lost on the court. I'm just hitting mindless tennis.
Understandable. I've seen it you hit. You need a plan, Harry. Every shot has to have a purpose.
we got a singles playbook there today. Are we going to run any of these plays with your singles players?
Absolutely. We got the diagrams. We got it all right here.
All right, step by step.
Step by step, how to beat a southpaw, how to beat a pusher. It's all in here.
We're going to definitely see a pusher today. And then for the doubles players, we're going to see and get the highest potential, run some plays that will basically be hopefully unstoppable on the court today. Step-by-step instructions from fuzzy yellow balls, QR code. You can watch the action on a video. So the playbook is here. Get yours today at Fuzzy Yellow Balls. Click on the link below. Check it out.